Let's look at the second question, 1B. It tells us that Sheldon wants to feed his strawberry plants 2 more times and his tomato plants 1 more time. I'm going to make note of that right now because it's showing me that it's different amounts depending on what I'm talking about. If I am talking about the tomato plant, I need, if I'm talking about the strawberry plants, I need it to be 2 more times. And if I'm talking about the tomato plants, I only need it to be 1 more time. Okay, it says he will use the same amounts of plant food as before. Well, if I'm talking about before, how do I know what that is? I'm going to have to go back to my first question where it says that he used 1 2/3 kilogram for his strawberry plant and that he used 1/4 kilogram for his tomato plants. Okay, so it says how much plant food will he need? Well, I'm doing this 2 times and I'm doing this 1 time. So that would tell me how much I needed. Does he have enough left to do so? Well, I'm going to have to go back to my answer for 1A and say, this is how much I've got left. Are these amounts together more than that or less than that? Okay, so that's what I'm going to have to do. Now, I'm not going to solve this one for you, but I will solve a similar problem. Let's take a question about Bob. It says Bob used 3/4 a cup sugar twice and 1/8 cup flour once in his cookies. I know the question doesn't make a lot of sense, but it makes sense compared to the question you're doing. So how would I solve this? Well, we don't really know how to multiply fractions yet, so I would really just take 3/4 twice. 3/4 and 3/4 and 1/8. Okay. So I can't combine these until I have a common unit. So I'm going to stick with 1/8 here. I'm going to go with 1/8, so that stays the same. And then I double the bottom here to make it worth 1/8. And the top then would be doubled to 6. And since this is the same fraction, it would end up being the same thing. So 3/4 is the same as 6/8. 3/4 is the same as 6/8, and this is 8. I can see right here I would have 6 plus 6 is 12. 13/8. The fact that the top is greater than the bottom here lets me know this is more than 1. I can make one group of 8/8, and then I would have 5/8 left over. So this would be 5 1/8 cup. So if I were to continue this to say, hey, will this much of Bob's ingredients fit in a bowl that's 2 cups big? Well, yeah, it would. This is less than 2, so it would fit. If I said, hey, would this amount fit in a bowl that contains 1 cup? No, it wouldn't. It's more than 1, so it wouldn't fit there. So think about those things as you are solving your problem. Good luck.